Hi everyone, Arthur here from Footwork Podiatric Laboratory, and welcome to another Facebook Live event from Footwork. I think it's the 7th one we've done so far. We've been planning to do one of these every month, but been a little bit busy for the last 6 to 9 months with a lot of things happening here at the lab, and which some of those will fill you in later on. But today's topic of discussion is our Joey's product. So currently we have 5 different designs, 4 of which have been around for a long time. There's the Joey Original, Joey Support Plus, Joey Inverted, and now we also have a Joey Court, which is a court hook style device, which can all be prescribed without a cast, just sized up through a tracing of your patient's foot. We are in the process of releasing 3 more designs of Joeys, due to working over time with podiatrists and seeing what they've requested over time and what we've been asked to do. So the 3 new ones that will be coming will be a Joey Original. Joey Original will be same as a Joey, however it will have a medial flare on it. We're getting a lot of requests for the Joey Original medial flare because the Joey Inverted is the only one with a flare at the moment, and some podiatrists find that it's too much inversion on the 20-degree device and they would like something with a flare with a little bit less inversion, however still being quite a good rear foot controlling device. So the Joey Original Plus will have a medial flare added on it. There will also be a Joey Junior, specifically designed for children with the help of our friends, our pediatric podiatrists. And it will be more on the lines of a UCBL type, high medial lateral heel cups. Probably not much inversion, but a device that really cups the foot really well for a young child. And it will actually be made from a slightly softer and flexible material, not EVA, still a semi-rigid or semi-flexible type material, but will have a lot more flex in it than the current poly ones would, that would have a deep heel cup, where a deep heel cup really causes the device to stiffen up a lot. And then we also will be releasing a Joey Plantar Heel Pain, or Joey PHP, which will have all the features that we currently recommend for plantar heel pain or plantar fasciitis with our custom-made range. So these will be features such as a plantar fascial accommodation, a sweet spot, lateral stability features through cuboid notch, plantar fifth ray grind, perhaps a 4-foot valgus post, and a first ray accommodation. All those things that add together to shorten the origin insertion between the first and origin insertion of the plantar fascia and the distance between the first med head and the calcaneus to reduce the tensile stretch on the plantar fascial slip on the medial side. So that's the 3 new devices, and they will be available. Just watch the space. We'll have more information releasing. There's been a bit of a setback we've had with production, and again we'll go a little bit through that in the next towards the end of this program. We do have spot for 1 more design of a Joey, and we're going to leave it up to you, our podiatrists, to help us design it. We've got some ideas we want to do, but let's see what you guys actually want in your practice. So there'll be a bit of a competition where you'll receive an email just as a part of our regular monthly emails, and if you haven't got one, get in touch with us. Send us an email to info@footwork.com.au and say that you want to be on our mailing list. And those that help us come up and with the best features and the one that we choose, there'll be a prize, most likely a Joey prize. One of the things that we wanted to introduce into the practice is a Joey's pack, where you have a range of sizes as well as all the styles of Joeys, which you can try on the patient while the patient's there. We're getting feedback from podiatrists that it's something that they would want. Some podiatrists already have a range of Joeys in there, and they find it very beneficial to be able to try on the patient. And gives them a lot more feedback about the type of control they want, even with a custom-made device. So they trial the Joey, see how it functions, and then if they'll need to move to a custom-made device, they can make a decision there and then. So one of those packs, which will be all the different 8 styles, as well as perhaps 8 or 10 sizes, will be given away to whoever helps us or is the winner of our competition. Now, one of the reasons, or the main reasons, that we were never able to actually produce that was literally our capacity to produce it. So our Joeys were currently made along the same line as our fully custom made. They were machined, and then they were hand ground, and went through the same production system that our custom made orthotics do. Very labor intensive. As you would have been probably aware, there's a new technology available to orthotic manufacturers at the moment, and a number of the labs are jumping onto it, which is 3D printing. We've been working on it in the background. We've been a little bit quiet, mainly because we weren't satisfied with the quality of the product that was coming out. We've been looking at it for probably the last 3 or 4 years. There's new technology coming out from Hewlett-Packard with their digital printers. It's not called 3D printing, it's actually referring to as additive manufacturing or digital manufacturing, because 3D printing is something that you do on a machine that you buy at Bunnings or Officeworks, and you print little Yoda figurines in your garage at home. This is mass scale production. It is very expensive, but we are investing in it. We've had one of those machines here for a couple of months now and been working to how do we best utilize it and so forth. We've had some setback with our software where it's not quite producing the features that we want. However, the material that we've gone with is a material called PA11 nylon. And we are the first ones in Australasia to actually have a machine with PA11 nylon. Pretty much up to now, everybody's been using PA12. We found that it's a little bit too brittle for our use, and there's been problems with the devices fracturing and cracking. PA12 has been tested at a university in Barcelona, which is a project that Hewlett-Packard did in Spain. It's been tested against PA12 as well as polypropylene, and came up trumps in every respect that you would want from an orthotic device. From flex, from memory, from rebound, from the device not fracturing, elasticity. It pretty much stumped all the others, lightweightness of the device. So we've got one here at the moment. This is one of our devices that we've been working with, 3D printed. As you can see, it flexes quite well, comes back, and there's not a problem. We've actually got a video of one which we'll probably post on social media in the next few days, where we've run over the device with a 4-wheel drive, and the device is perfect. It lines up, there's no bend in it, no nothing. We've bent it, we've driven over it, we've bent it afterwards, and it still comes back. So for sports, it is fantastic. Now, why 3D printing? What's so good about 3D printing that we can't do in our CNC machines? Well, for starters, with CNC machines, we are still reliant on technicians to be able to finish it off. And there's always the issue of the technician overgrinding the device and so forth. This goes from design, which in our lab, the orthotics actually designed by podiatrists, by qualified podiatrists. In actual fact, we've got 3 podiatrists that are involved with every single pair of orthotics that get designed. So there's a system of 3 designers going through every single design that gets put out. And not just designers, podiatrists themselves. So this will go from design directly to the finished product. Okay? There's no guesswork. It brings in reliability and consistency, which means that if you want a device again 12 months later, it'll be made to the same specifications. There's no chance of it being overground. The second probably main benefit of 3D printing is its environmental impact. Currently, with polypropylene, we only use about 4 to 5% of the plastic we buy. That is a lot of waste. It doesn't go to landfill, it gets recycled. However, the environmental impact or the carbon footprint that is left on our planet is not that great. And that's not even counting the manufacturing time of it. We buy our product from Germany, so the actual energy that's required to ship it over to all the way to Australia, then for us to produce it, and then the energy required to recycle it again. This is all produced locally. We utilise around 80% of the material. There's still a little bit of wastage. Now, there's other benefits to PA11 as opposed to PA12. PA12, just like plastic and polypropylene, is made from a synthetic base, crude oil, okay? This stuff is plant-based. It's actually made from castor oil. So we're probably going to call it vegan orthotics. Maybe not, but you know what I mean. So the waste product is actually biodegradable because it breaks down. It comes from vegetable base. So not only is it a fantastic material for our use, but it's actually really good for our planet as well. And that's one of the other things that we want to do at Footwork. We have a plan that over the next 5 years, we'll reduce our carbon footprint in production by over 95%. And that will be through removing a lot of plastics. Our packaging will be going to a recycled cardboard, paper, and something that's biodegradable and something that doesn't pollute our planet, and just remove as much of the plastic that we utilize currently. And we use a lot. And look, we're only a small manufacturer, but if we can do anything that will help our planet, it'll be so much better. At the end of the day, we are podiatrists. We are here to help people. So let's do something that we can to actually help people on the other side as well, not just for manufacturing orthotics. So I hope you like what we've got. As far as custom-made devices, they will not be available for probably another few weeks as we sort out our problems with our software. However, Joey's will be available over the next, hopefully, 2 weeks. We'll start releasing Joey's, and Joey's will be first manufactured in our additive manufacturing or 3D printing facility. We'll have some open days and tours so you can view it and see what it's like. We'll be posting more social media content and images and videos of how the production goes. There's a lot of new stuff also coming up, which we're going to keep up our sleeve for now until we've got it to release, but there's exciting news for podiatrists. The other thing that I forgot to mention is we've got new podiatrists working for us at the lab now as well. Our new dispatch manager is Alicia Liley, who's a podiatrist, so a lot of you out there will know Alicia. We are looking at employing people who are in the industry, understand the industry, and understand the need of the product to get to the podiatrist. Okay? We currently have, with Alicia joining us full-time next week, we will have 6 full-time podiatrists working here at Footwork. Every aspect of the production line will have a podiatrist overseeing it and being hands-on involved in it. That, I believe, makes us a leader, not just in Australia, but globally, with the amount of podiatric input we do to produce your devices, and hopefully the best devices in the world. So thanks for joining us. Keep an eye out and keep looking out for more information on it. Again, don't forget, if you're not on our mailing list and you'd like to be involved in the competition and have some input into our 9th Joey design, get on to info@footwork.com.au, send us an email, we'll put you on there, and we'll look forward to your responses. Thank you for joining us. Bye.